Alright guys, so you know I've had this bike for a couple months now and I want to do some upgrades to it. So far I've done the Tusk shifter, which I really like. The other one was fine, but I really liked the anodized because it matches everything else that's anodized. But I like the seat, but I feel like it makes it look a little outdated. So I got a new seat cover that I'm going to be installing today. I've also been having trouble finding my brake lever, especially with MX boots on, so I bought a Tusk brake lever as well. So I'm also going to be installing that. You can obviously see it's a little bit bigger, meatier, and it's a breakaway, so it moves as well. So I already unbolted the seat, but basically you just have to take out these screws right here on each side. Those are also the bolts that had the grab strap attached. So undo these, and then it just clicks right, slides right off of that. So I bought this seat cover from Amazon. They have a ton of colors for all different kinds of bikes, and it is extremely grippy. I definitely didn't expect it to be more grippier than this seat, because this seat's also grippy, but it definitely makes a big difference. So I'm gonna go ahead by taking off this other cover. We thought that maybe we could put this one over it, but it won't stretch quite as much. So we're gonna have to take this old one off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Take all these staples out. Fun. There we go. So after I just used a flathead screwdriver to get all those up, now I'm just gonna yank them out. Okay, all the staples are out. Ew. Ew, the seat's like wet underneath.
From your wet butt?
Look at the cover. You can tell it's wet.
You pooped.
Right here?
Yeah.
I probably should let this dry out.
Yeah.
Whew.
Stink? Smell it.
No.
Pull it off.
It's like glued. I don't want to
never
yank
mind.
the glue off, but it is yanked off. That's fine. I'm gonna dry this off. Let this air out. Too bad it's not sunny out. Yeah, look, there's like dripping water. Yeah, this is actually the same seat cover that Tanner put on his DRZ when he had it, so there's a video on that too. Like I said, they make a lot of styles and colors and different fits. Whose glue is coming off? Alright, I'm gonna attempt to take my brake lever off and put the other one on. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll figure it out. Thanks, buddy. Take out this. Cooter pin. There. Got it. There's the washer. Okay. So that comes out. I need to take this spring out. Maybe I'll just take this one out. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll show you guys what I did. So I took this cooter pin out from back behind here. That let this come out. That goes in here. And then I just pulled the spring off. So that goes like this. And then we just need an Allen to take that off. Breaker bar, Allen. Well, let me put that in there first. Oh, there we go. Look at that. greasy. Okay, here it is. Perfect. Look at that. Minty. This actually gets connected to your skid plate. Ooga duggas. Tanner might need to tighten that. So you are gonna have to take the spring off the old one and use it because this one did not come with a spring, so I'm gonna do that last. Let's put this pin back in here. The washer. Okay. And pull the spring. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got it. Okay, she's on. So I got this all tightened, the spring attached. It looks amazing. So it came with this hardware to attach it to your skid plate, which prevents it from getting bent. But we said screw that, and this hole's already here. So we just looped this through. We're gonna crimp these down and then cut off this excess. Speaking of air filters, I need to change mine. Look at that. Look, I even have an anodized screw. Isn't that cool? Did you see that? So we're gonna go ahead and change that. I know, cool. Like no one sees that.
It's cool though.
It is cool. I dig it. And there, Tusk racing. Look at that. Fancy.
Tusk racing.
Tusk racing. My airbox was filthy, so I cleaned it out some, and as you can see, there's like a hole in the bottom. It has that tab, so we're guessing it came factory like that. But this piece was stuck down there, and we're gonna replace that because I definitely think it needs it. Yeah, so there was quite a bit of mud because it's not like I haven't crashed or anything, but yeah. And it's always a good time when you bleed. I don't know how I did it, but yeah. Clean that out. We're gonna cut a new piece and put a new air filter on. Yay! This is my old air filter. Fun stuff. Thankfully, the couple that I bought the bike from, gave us a brand new air filter with it. And attention deficit says to use bar oil. So that's what we're gonna do.
Well, you should probably explain that is bar oil inside of a Chevron.
Oh, yeah.
Transmission fluid.
We are not using automatic transmission fluid. We are using bar oil that is in this container. Bar oil is like what you use on chainsaws and stuff to keep them lubricated. I don't want to rip this. It's like glued. There we go. Okay, took it off this. The inside's pretty clean. Let's go. If I can get this open, there we go. Yeah. Just gotta do that quite a few times. This is a lot. I'm making a mess over here. It's cool. It's like maple syrup. Did a pretty good job.
Also, some people put a bead of like white grease around the lip to seal it to the plastic part of the boot, but she got that pretty oiled, I can tell.
Oh, this
so
on
we're
here.
not gonna worry about it.
on this little tab. You have to put on this little clip. There we go. All right, put this back on. So I showed you guys that, and then I cleaned out the airbox, which I had already showed you, but I cut a piece of an old diesel dog bed. So that should work. We're gonna shove it back down here. Probably can see it. So it's down there, covering that hole. I'm gonna take this out. I stuffed like 2 rags in there. There we go. Okay, get this out of here before it falls in there. Oh gosh. Ready? But it has to go in there at an angle. There we go. Give it a couple ugga-duggas. How tight should it be? Ugga-dugga. There you go. Look at that. It's pretty and brand new. And oiled up. She's ready to go. Ready to be crashed again. What else can we do? Nothing, because we're about to live stream.
Woo! The next day.
All right, guys. So we let this dry for a couple days, and it is completely dry. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to put the cover on. I've never used a nail gun, so this should be interesting. And let's see, that looks perfect there. This is what it looks like. Let's do this. I guess I'll start from this end. I am gonna actually put these sides on. Oh gosh. That is pretty tight. That's close. But it fits. So following attention deficits videos, we are going to go ahead and we put the end in, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other end. Now when you do this like really tight, there's gonna be like a gap, but the sides, when you do the sides, it'll help pull it down. I'm hoping. Like he said, you know, we have enough staples, I can... Diesel! Like he said, I have enough staples that I can do it again. Like he mentioned in the last video, you can do this more than once, as long as you don't tear this too much. So if I completely screw this up, hopefully I can do it again. Just make sure you line this up straight on and like not like off to the side, because then you'd have to redo it. There's 3! Yay, my first 3. They're doing a pretty good job. So with that on, woo, this is gonna be tight. I hope that's not pulling that too much, but just kind of messing around with it to make sure that I don't need to like redo those and take them out. There was like no staples from the last seat like in here, because you can't really get in here without taking the whole thing off. So I'm just gonna like put that in there so I know that it's lined up pretty well. The hardest part is definitely getting your edges. And making sure you don't get your fingers. I'm probably putting in an unnecessarily amount of staples, but I rather do that than nothing. So this end is on. It looks pretty good. I am kind of worried that this logo is like really close to the edge, but it should be okay. So I'm trying to get this seam right on the edge of right here, because you don't really want to have a seam just like showing down the side. This is a workout, and I have broken every single nail. I really didn't want this crease on there, but I will probably have to start over. There is a nice crease. Yay! So much fun. I definitely thought it was gonna be easier than this. Like everything, makes it look a lot easier. All right, guys, so here's a preview of what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I think it definitely looks like a little newer and cleaner. I don't know, but I love it. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with the brake lever. Yeah, and I obviously got my brand new air filter in there. So we're ready to ride. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the changes I did to my bike, and I hope you guys learned something. Make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video.